Hello my friends, how are you today? I'm Andreas from Motorfanatics and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to keep going where we stopped last time, and that was with writing this list. This list here contains all the parts we needed for heat shielding our engine bay. More like this side. So I'd suggest we take a look which parts have arrived. That's pretty much what has arrived. Well, it's not from Amazon Prime, but I just reused the box. First of all, we've got our self-adhesive heat shielding foil. Oh boy, round about half of a square meter. So we have a bit of lid so that we have a little bit of leeway when applying it. And this heat shielding tape. How much? Basalt tape, 50 by 1.5 millimeter, 10 meters. Yes, it's written right there, 10. And the shielding for the harness, 2 meters. In addition to that, for the basalt tape, metal zip ties. The reason why they're metal is obvious, I guess. And now comes the big end. The big end is I have made an executive decision because I'm so very good with making up my mind and deciding for once and for final what I'm going to do with the aircon. And when I phrase it like that, I mean I talked to some friends and they convinced me, scrap the aircon. This has one added benefit. I can eat more tacos and the car is still a little bit lighter because there's no aircon, and I don't have to deal with those lines, which is the main benefit. So forget what I said last episode about the aircon. It's history. Won't get back into the car. Well, that does leave me obviously with one issue. I need to build a plug or a cover, however you want to call it, for the aircon connector, as I do not plan to remove the whole system from the inside. So the weight reduction argument is, well, almost cut in half, to be honest. Enough talk. I'd suggest we start going. So the plan now is measure it and manufacture a small piece of sheet metal, use the existing mounting holes for the lines and just screw it on. And after that we can just cover it with heat shield. That should work. So width is close to 4 centimeters, more like 3.9, 3.8, and depth is 9. So I'd suggest we pre-cut a piece that is 4 by 9. Shouldn't be that difficult, should it? So we've got our measurements, and now first of all we should look for a piece of scrap metal somewhere. There should be something somewhere. Let's have a look. That's a little bit thick. That would fit. These are big chunky pieces. No, that's part of the car hoist. No small and flat piece, I'm afraid. Oh, that does look better. These are all standard steel. Wait, I have another idea, guys. We should have some aluminum somewhere. Oh, look, what a coincidence. That does look like a piece of aluminum. Let's use this one. Here we go. Welcome to the cheapest bandsaw available. Now it gets a little bit tricky, but we can switch to the table, go back to the table and make more precise measurements. That blue or sometimes red marking fluid would work too, obviously, but I don't have anything of that in the shop right now, so we're doing it pretty old school. So where was I? 9 is round about there. Now we know, cut here, cut there, and then we're golden. Excuse the sound, guys, but now we've got round corners which are now a little bit crooked, but that's something we can repair on the table. That did not work out as good as I had planned. So now the last remaining issue is to transfer the bolt holes into this thing. How do we manage that? Taking a bit of our tape and put it all the way over and hope that it sticks. So we are tracing the outlines roughly, as you may have already seen. Now I just have to remember which holes did what. So there's one, and that one might be it. Go. We can now take these measurements and apply them to our metal piece. That's more like it. Judging of the looks, this might be right there. Mark it once. Twice. We change the drill and drill press and get our holes in. Ta-da! 2 holes. Magic, ladies and gentlemen. And now it is time for the moment of truth. Now we fit that one first. That one second. That does look much better now, doesn't it? And the aircon system is plugged. First thing we have to worry about now is to have the space to apply the heat shielding. So all the wonderful things I did, which is not much, needs to be undone again. I don't know if you guys still remember, but I did show you guys a picture of the engine bay, and the main heat source will be right here, which is roundabout there. So we will put foil over the strut tower, and because the downpipe and the turbo elbow will go right there and dip, we will apply some heat shielding there as well. And because I paid for half of a square meter, I will use half of a square meter and wrap everything in aluminum foil. Robust pair of scissors. That would be the killer right now. That's now where the magic moment for scissors would be.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Move the camera a little so you guys can see a little bit better what's happening next, because we're now working in the other corner. And now we start wrapping our harness. So now we've got the heat wrap on the back side, we've got the heat wrap on the side. The only thing we did not manage to do today is make the heat shield. My revised idea for the heat shield is really simple. I just want to use probably this screw hole, maybe that one, to make as straight as possible a piece of metal just going right here and probably going there. Just 90-degree angle. The good thing is I can do that with cardboard. That helps me. Oh, I've just noticed. Of course, I've got all the fibers over me, so I will need to take a shower after being done. Be careful when you work with fibrous materials in general. Because you can, if you're not careful, breathe all this stuff in, and that's very harmful for your health. So don't do that. Don't be stupid like me. So, making it go straight up right here, that should line up pretty well, but that's something we will do in another episode. So guys, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you liked this episode. If you liked it, consider giving it a thumbs up. If you really like our episodes, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notifications when we upload another video. And aside from that, we see each other next time. Oh, and next time we are going to build the heat shield. See ya!